That'll work. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the kingdom of Banalia. You see a table before you. This is not Banalia, but this is just a table that we're all communing around for a bit to talk a bit. So, some things about what we're about to do today. First, please refrain from being a rules lawyer. I don't care about the rules that much. If somebody at the table will get mad at me, and that somebody is Nova, if there is a rule that's a little bit too poorly handled. Don't worry about it. We're just here to have fun and roleplay. We'll figure it out. Second, don't spoil things in the chat. I will do my best. Due to the way I'm recording this, I will figure out a better way to do so in the future. If you are a D&D person and do this regularly, please tell me how I can screen share something that is not the DM view. That would be very beneficial. And then lastly, enjoy. We have some emotes that are pending. Hopefully we'll be able to use those soon at Twitch. And yeah, that is the take. I'm gonna unmute everybody. This is your warning. Hello and welcome. Excellent.
Oh.
Most excellent.
Love that.
So
Watermelon.
let's introduce ourselves.
Oh my god.
Quick, and I'm gonna fix something that happened while y'all introduce yourselves.
Who's gonna go first then?
That's a good question.
I guess I'm
Shit.
going first.
We didn't think this far.
Wait, are we introducing in character or out of character?
Let's
as people?
introduce our individuals, so that way, like, our personal selves.
Oh,
So that
right.
way, people aren't, like, misgendering or generally being assholes
Great.
to the individual, or the character, but in particular the individual I'm worried about.
I'm gonna
Okay, so
fight.
reveal our true form. Got it.
I'm gonna dox myself.
Time to dox.
Hello, everyone.
Dox, as in the docks of Banalia, where the ships are.
Banalia's
Yes.
landlocked. Smile.
Never mind.
That was the one thing we established in this world. It
It is landlocked.
is landlocked, and everyone forgot.
No, my character has been inside this whole time. They don't even know that they're not by the ocean.
That's great.
Okay,
Yes,
so we
I
got-
believe you were about to start, Dave. You go ahead.
Yo, my bad.
Yes. I guess I'll start first. I am the next Super Mario, or DMS Mario for short. And I shall be playing the role of Dhario Thorak. That is pronounced Dhario, or spelled, sorry, pronounced shit. And
I'm so glad you went with that spelling. I'm so
Yeah.
happy.
It's very good.
it was good spelling. I was just like, why didn't I think of that? Just put a fucking H in there.
That's how you make anything fantasy. Just put an H in there.
Yo, can we get some H's in chat?
Can we get an H in chat?
There you go.
Some fat
Thank you.
H's.
Uh,
And I'll let someone else go next because I'm almost done with my cheesesteak.
yeah.
Nice.
Nova.
Yes, no, we're good.
Someone else, and by someone else I mean Nova specifically.
Someone
That was a
else.
great
Wink.
intro. Everyone looks at me except no one is perceiving.
Accept yourself.
I feel your third mental gaze upon my being. So basically, I'm gonna have to follow up that very cool intro. I am Nova, or Soup, and then my Twitter handle is Soup or Nova. You know, that's me. And I will be playing the role of Qasvian Mithrab. And that's it. That's my introduction. Wait, should I be saying something else?
2 A's, right?
What?
2 A's in Supernova, right? The last 2 A's.
Shit.
Soup. Ah. Nova.
Just
That's
one
not
A.
it.
That's not it.
Soup AH Nova.
With 1 A.
That's it.
Okay,
Just one.
there you go.
All right. Oh, right. Twitter. Right.
Yeah, they don't stream. They are pure art.
I'm filthy casual.
Dang, can't believe we've got some normies in here. Anyway.
Any normies in chat today?
It's okay. Raise your hand. Don't be shy.
Where are the normies at? Come, where are they at?
Shout out
Where
to
the
the
hoes at?
normies.
That's it.
If your name is
Me
Norman, this is for you.
I'm sure there's a Norman out there somewhere.
At least one. There's at least one.
Norman
So-
Rockwell. That was a Norman.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I'm sure Norbit's full name is Norman.
No, I think Norbit's just Norbit. But
Oh,
Bow
shit.
Wow's true name is Boward Woward.
Oh, so much for having Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy in their chat.
Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy. But I am not Eddie Murphy. Hi everyone, my name is Aiden Nietzsche and I'm going to be playing as Aedro Yobi.
That was so smooth. How dare you? I'm mad.
You all know me.
God.
No, we don't. Please tell us.
We
Who are
don't know
you?
who you are.
Why did you
So,
kidnap us?
Why are we here?
If you aren't familiar with me, I'm Zahn, and I will be your guide through the mystical, very good lands of Banalia.
Heck yeah.
I stream here pretty regularly.
Really, I wouldn't have thought.
Mm-mm.
Who?
Nah.
Wait, who's this person?
Yeah, could you repeat that?
No, okay.
No.
Perish.
No.
It's the Mountain Dew. I've only taken 2 sips and I am rearing to go.
God.
Not a spawn.
133% of your daily sugar intake.
Listen, that's why I only took 2 sips. Now I only have like maybe 20%.
Yeah.
AKA, I'm done for the day.
Save those sips.
Yeah, you
Unless-
sugarholic.
Unless you're
I'm really not.
enjoying some
But-
cider, in which case take a big sip.
Oh man.
Alright.
I've had a hankering. I've been going down the rabbit hole of brewing because I've acquired a lot of honey, and I said,
Oh, you
what if
gonna-
I acquired mead?
I was gonna say, it sounds like you're trying to make mead. I know someone who made mead. I think you do too, actually.
Yep, I also know them. I'm gonna dox
No.
myself. Nah,
Don't. You don't have to say his name.
can't do that. No. Who? I don't know anybody. Not a single person.
If you are listening,
Especially
you know who you
not in
are. But I
Banalia.
doubt you are.
I need to
In
try
before
some
they
honey
do.
mead.
Mead is delicious. You should try it if you haven't before.
like
Uh,
the mead served at insert tavern here in Banalia. I bet Banalia has a tavern. There's always a
bet-
tavern.
There's
Yeah,
always
I
at
bet.
least one.
Well, there is a tavern.
Whoa.
Oh, yes. Before I forget, there are some slight adjustments to the general rules of this game. If they come up, I will be sure to let you know, but for the most part, this is just slightly modified vanilla D&D. And
Vanilla.
speaking of taverns, we see a black rat scurry across the city street, illuminated by the moonlight. The daily grind of artisans peddling their goods and performing services has slowed down, and many of the markets are closing up shop for the night. In the nation of Banalia, unemployment is low, by technicality, but most people work by contracts supplied by the Adventurers Guild, the name a remnant of a long-forgotten era. Following the journey of the rat, we see a small crowd of freelancers approaching the dancing rat, eager to kick back a few brews and find crews to work with for tomorrow's job postings at the Adventurers Guild. Some of the patrons, gambling on rat races, crowd around the track, cheering on their rats and hoping for a miracle that might get them a little extra brass to sleep on or drink away. It is in this room that we find our intrepid young enterprisers amongst the casual revelry. The rat is caught and brought back into the bar as the barker calls for last-second bets, scolded by its owner for trying to escape again before being placed into its position for its race. Welcome, everybody, to the Dancing Rat. You all are enjoying a nice casual evening. You've all probably been working, if I had to assume. What kind of stuff have you been up to today, Cass?
Should I say this in character or out of character? The voice. Do you wish for the voice?
You can say it out of character if you wish, but be prepared. You will probably be talking to people in a minute.
Right. I've been not doing too much. You know, the usual song and dance. Wake up in the morning, have what meager breakfast I can gather. Normally, get something from Cobbler and Cobbler. That's where I work, and then peddle my wares for the day. But rent's due and coin is running low, so figured I'd pick up something on the side here at the Dancing Rat and the Adventurers Guild. You know, as it goes.
1 second. Oh, come on. Can I please have something work?
No.
Hey, Aiden, do you see the bot?
Let me refresh.
I see the bot.
I'm going to refresh my page and yeet.
Am I perceiving?
There we go.
Get
Thank
that
you.
right.
I was having issues operating that. 1 second. So, Cass, you're in this tavern. You are kind of a unique individual in a way. What are you looking like these days?
Well, just like every one of us is a unique individual with a own worth and valued experiences. I'm dressed. Do you mean like my manner of dress or
Manner of dress, general appearance, kind of thing?
Right. I'm dressed fairly casually in my work clothes. You know, I've got my trousers on and my belt, and I've got a I guess you could call it a robe of some sorts, but like cut the sleeves off and without the hood. So like a robe without all the parts that do in fact make it a robe. And that would be that. No shirt, no shoes, no service. I don't even know how I got in this bar, but here I am.
The Dancing Rat has a very casual dress code as we pan over to another individual in the bar. We see a dwarven man at this bar. What are you looking like these days, and what have you been up to today, Mr. Dhario?
Dhario has been spending the time at this small bar. It serves good meat. Dhario likes the meat. Dhario has come back home after some time due to family matters.
And what you looking like?
Currently, I am wearing my most prestigious armor, the turtle armor. I'm still working on. Dario is still working on name.
Fair enough.
Name pending.
You hear some barking going on at the rat race track. They are calling for bets. If you would like to make them, you all have 15 gold. But before we hit that, Aedro, you are also in the bar after a long day's work. Describe yourself and what you've been up to today.
Oh, you bet it has been such a long day. It happens to be a day of it's a day of celebration and worship over at the Given, and I'm just ready to relax, have a cup, and just enjoy my time. Maybe watch the races.
So, and you look like what exactly?
I look?
Roughly like your race, your that kind of thing.
Oh, yes. Well,
What am
I mean, I was
perceiving?
just going to say one word, and I was going to say I look amazing.
Hot.
But also, I'm
Wait.
an Isomar. I don't really talk about that much. I'm not really too sure what that means myself, but that's me. I just got some really comfy robes on. It's a nice time. I just felt it was a robe kind of day because that's what we wear at the Given.
Very
A full
fashionable.
robe, not a bootleg cheap robe. The reason we might be getting these descriptions is y'all might see Cass in not really intermingling amongst the people here, but rather kind of off to the side against a wall, looking as casually as a person who is olive complexioned with green hair can possibly look, and olive is in the outside of the olive, more literally speaking, and they are sipping with both hands a water and looking out over the expanse of people, spying these particular unique individuals, but perhaps not recognizing any of them.
Yeah. So you hear the barker call. The rats have been placed to be inspected one final time. You have a small amount of money made from the day. You have about 15 gold each, and if you wish to partake, you may partake in a bit of gambling on the rat races, taking part in a long-standing tradition at this bar and in Banalia itself.
Well,
Before you, sorry, there are 8 rats before you.
Oh,
The 8 rats are named as follows. You have Chunky Cheese, who is a gray rat, and their payout odds are 2 to 1. You have Mr. Boombastic, a black rat with a white spot on his back. Reginald the Eighth, a nice cinnamon brown rat. Boombastic has a 3 to 1 payout odds. Reginald the Eighth is a cinnamon brown with a 5 to 1 odds. Then you have Bubo, who is he's white fur and he has lots of warts and tumorous growths on him. Looking real good. He has got a 4 to 1 payout odds. And that is the current bet on the first race. You have those four rats. Not 8.
As I'm assuming there's someone calling this out, like, oh, this here is Bubo, or
Yeah.
even saying, oh, last chance for bets.
Yes. Last chance for bets. You see the short dwarven woman, and I say short for a short dwarven woman, calling out.
Halfling-sized dwarven woman.
Yeah, we're looking more like that height. And she is barking out. You know her well. Her name is Saigon. She commonly is behind the bar, but today, because the barker is out, excuse me, she's having to work double duty, which is a bit rare. And she notices you three haven't placed a bet yet, and so she says, if you would like to place a bet, you have got about 1 minute to do so. And
Cass notices her, like, because she's, like, speaking in our general direction, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cass kind of points at themselves, like, me?
Me.gif.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you with the green skin and the long black hair.
It really looks like it's, if you catch it in the right light, it's more greenish. I've been told it has the quality of seaweed, but, Cass digs in their pocket and, clutches their amount of gold. Well, sales were pretty decent this week, and even after rent, guess I can still manage to eat. Yeah, I'll bet. And with that, they kick off the wall and begin to approach, and they bend down to inspect the rats. It's very obvious that they don't know what they're doing, as they kind of like look like they're trying to look like they know how to inspect rats.
Whoa,
But
no
they're not
touching the
doing a very good
rats.
job.
No touching the rats there.
Oh, sorry, can't even give him a little pet?
Nope.
Little treat?
Nope.
Ah.
It's very easy to cause some cheating by doing that. Got one too many wisecracking wizards trying to enhance some rats before the race. And then all of a sudden the integrity of this whole thing is just shot.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm a jeweler. I'm not a wizard, but I won't pet the rats without your
pet
spoken
them
permission.
After the race.
Once.
Yes.
You may pet them once.
Only once.
Well, that sounds great. In the meantime, I suppose I'll visually inspect them.
Give me a perception check.
I am perceiving.
And which rat are you observing? We have Chunky Cheese, who's gray, Boombastic, who is white with a black spot, Reginald the Eighth, who is cinnamon brown, and Bubo, who is pure white, but it's got a lot of growths on him.
Oh, quick question out of character. It doesn't have on Roll20 the normal advantage disadvantage on it.
Let me fix that, because it should.
I was like,
It should be
I don't
on the
want to
card.
accidentally roll something.
There we go.
Oh, cool.
Easy fix.
All right, and then perception. I see averagely, perfectly averagely.
Yes, you do. You glean
Oh.
with that. You see that, which rat were you looking at?
I'm gonna look at, cinnamon. That's a good color.
You see that Reginald the Eighth is looking pretty quick
Reginald.
today. He's got, real pep in his step. He is feeling pretty good. He even looks like he just had a nice, good snack.
Aw.
He is looking pretty happy, and he might do you pretty good.
Well, aren't you adorable? What were them odds again?
Reginald the Eighth is a 5-to-1 payout, so you bet 1, and if he wins, you get 5.
Oh, damn. I suppose I will bet 5 gold.
Oh, you're a real hardcore bettor. You sure you don't have a gambling problem?
I've actually never gambled before, but Reginald here, I don't know what it is about him, but him, right? This is a boy rat.
This is Reginald the Eighth. He is most of the rats here are male.
Right.
Gives him that extra
I had no idea.
energy, if you get my drift.
Reginald, I feel like he would never do such a thing. He is a pure and sweet boy, and I love him. But yes, I would like to bet 5 gold.
I've got you down for 5 gold. Aedro and Dhario, y'all see this very strange-looking individual placing a bet. What are y'all doing when y'all see that?
Wow, God is judgmental.
Strange is in like you're not very common around here.
SMH my fucking head.
This is very strange considering this is supposed to be a trade town.
Well, I would say even unique, even considering the fact that this is a very diverse place, presumably.
It is fairly diverse, but diversity doesn't necessarily mean that everyone is super common. Like,
right.
There are lots of different types of people. You're still pretty rare among people here.
Right. Like,
I guess that means you're a gem.
Oh, thanks.
You get it? Because you're a jeweler.
Oh, yes.
Right. Nah,
Yes.
sorry, I'm not too common in this common language, you know. Puns are still one of those things that can't quite get yet.
That's understandable. Well, Aedro sees all of this happening, and honestly, like the payout at the given, it's been pretty okay these past few days. AKA, I've been I may have been taking a few things from the offering. Maybe a tiny little bit, maybe.
Oh, what?
And well,
corrupt nun.
First of all, I am not. First of all, we do not believe in nuns at the given. We believe that everyone is given, well, as the name is said. The giver provides for everyone. So, yes. Anyway, I see all this going on. I see this tall person just with the small person who I know and love. And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. They're doing things. Maybe I will place a bet today. So I walk over and I take a look at all the rats. And I ask Saigon, hey, Saigon, which one is Boobo?
Boobo is the one that is a bit, he's got
under
a bit of
the
a
weather?
skin condition.
Is it purely cosmetic?
From what I've been told, yes. They are what's the word? They're not like hazardous to the thing's health.
Okay.
Yeah, people said that about me too, but no, that's just the way I am. Hi. Also, you also placing a bet here?
Potentially.
Oh, right.
I just heard the name Boobo and I was intrigued. Who would name something Boobo?
Well,
they're all.
Anyway,
it's like the tumorous growths that happen when you get sick with a certain disease.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now.
It's a
Thank
pun.
you for the clarification. It definitely is.
Right.
Um,
Kind of rude wordplay, actually.
yeah, that's
I'm
kind
sure-
of what dragged me. That's kind of what brought me in here. Anyway,
I'm sure Boobo was a fine, sweet, gentle little rat.
Rat is
Isn't
about to
that
die
right,
soon.
Boobo?
don't say that.
Well, Bubo's got 4-to-1 odds if you win, so pretty
4
good
to 1.
payout.
That is pretty good. I don't think I would go as much as 5, but before I do place a bet, is there a way
Oh no.
boils actually don't do anything to the rat?
Medicine?
Could you re-say that? You cut out. My
Okay.
bad.
Is there a way that Aedro can check if Bubo's boils actually like hinder him in any way?
Yeah, let's do another perception check. This is a great introduction to doing your checks.
Okay,
Oh,
perception.
Would that be perception or medicine?
Okay, you got a good point. I'll tell you what. You can pick from any of the following. You can pick either perception, medicine, or investigation. They all fit this situation kind of well.
Okay, I'm gonna do a medicine check.
Okay.
Nice.
As far as you can tell, the tumorous growths on Bubo don't actually affect his standard of living.
They're benign.
Yeah, they're all benign. It's just a clever wordplay because they were like, huh, this would be kind of a funny joke, and the rat won't be offended.
Well,
So-
I think it's charming. I'm
Can
gonna go
I roll
ahead and
insight to see if Boobo is actually offended?
Bubo does not perceive your quizzical look.
listen. Bubo has no moral compass.
He is a
He's a
rat.
rat. Shout out to Joel. I forgot his last name.
Joel Haver.
Joel Haver.
Good videos.
Good videos. Okay, so it looks like it's purely just a physical thing, and it's nothing bad for the rat. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and what was that, 4 to 1?
Mm-hmm.
Ow. I won't go as far as 5. I'll do 3
Okay.
coins.
In defense of my 5 coins, well, it's my first time, and I don't really have much to lose in this regard and more to gain. I already paid rent, and I can pay for dinner, so why not?
Yeah.
That's very understandable.
Go to the casino with the money you have and aren't willing to completely lose.
Mhm.
Right.
Now, Dhario, what are you up to?
Why did your voice change?
Yeah,
Because-
what's it?
Who is saying
It always changes when it comes to Dario.
Listen, Dhario. Dhario is a man who commands a little bit of a different treatment, if you catch my drift.
It's like
I
how
see.
you have to say Robert Downey Jr. You have to say Dario in the Dario voice. You know.
That is
Dario.
very true. Dario has been staring at rats for quite some time. Dario
you okay
likes.
there?
Am I okay? What do you mean?
It's just they kind of waved their hand in front of your face a little bit. You just seemed very what's the word?
Tinkled?
Entranced.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
These rats are very intriguing, especially sick one. Dario is surprised that it still moves. Sick one should be dead.
Well, sir, he's not sick per se. He's just
He's
got
just
a body
different.
condition.
Leave him alone.
condition, but he's totally fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
he's living just his best life.
Then that rat is warrior. I see as battle scars.
All right.
Yeah, I guess you could say something like that.
So you're placing a bet on
Yes.
Bubo?
No. Question. How much is drink?
Well, a nice tall drink of ale cost you about half a brass, half a gold, that is.
Half a gold, huh?
Yeah. Usually
Very well then. 12 coins on cinnamon one.
All right.
Damn.
Okay.
That's a hefty bet there.
And y'all were on me.
Dhario
Why
is
you,
I wasn't saying anything bad about it.
Why are you picking the cinnamon one out of my own curiosity?
I like name. Reginald.
Reginald. Yeah, that's a good name.
Reginald the 8th, actually.
Oh, the 8th.
You,
What happened to the other 7?
Well, I don't have a good answer for that. You should ask the owner. I think they're from. What was it? They're over from the Metallurgist Guild, I think. No, that's not right. Sorry, they're over from the university. It's one of the students over there brought his pet rat. Probably some gift from some rich dad.
Cass
explains the
leans down
name.
to the rat and says, leans down to the rat, Reginald the 8th, and says, if there's some reason that there were 7 other Reginalds before you and they're mistreating you, I'll do anything for you.
I mean, if you
So,
can't speak to animals, he doesn't respond.
I can't.
Hold on.
so,
How do we know you're not trying to do something to Reginald to up your odds?
No, I don't know anything about any tricks that would do anything like that. I'm not much of a charmer, as you've probably been able to tell. He and then they turn to the dwarven man and they say, so you're the drinking and gambling type? Also, do I know you? You look very familiar.
Dhario has seen many faces. May or may not know you.
Right, and I've been told mine is particularly unique. So, well, if we knew each other... Well,
I've been
maybe
away. Dhario been away from town for many years. Perhaps it has happened in the past. Very much in the past.
Oh, well, I haven't been in town that long. Though I've also seen a great many people. But not a great many people like you. And with that, they nod towards the person that I do not know the name of.
There's 2 people here that might be. Is it Aedro or Saigon?
It's Aedro.
You're talking.
Yup.
Sorry, I was completely tuned out. I was taking a look over at Bubo over here. He's look at him. He's just running around. Don't waste your energy now.
Oh yeah, very. I was just saying that. This guy here. I don't really know his name. He looks kind of familiar, but I've seen a great many people in my travels, but I haven't seen very many like you. I mean, I feel like I met someone like you a long time ago, potentially. Don't really remember much, but well, you just seem a very unique individual like myself.
Potentially. Well, I guess now that we're here, I'll let you know. My name is Aedro, and I'm having a night here. And who might you be?
It is night. I'm just stopping by after work and figure out a place to bed, something like that. Relax a little bit. I can't
your
really.
name.
Oh, right. I'm Cass. Well, my friends, people I know call me Cass. Cass. My name's Qasvian Mithrab, though, and they put out their hand and do you take it?
You put me in a situation that I wasn't prepared for.
Their hand kind of looks, because the rest of them is more olive toned,
Mhm.
but their hand as well as their feet look kind of muddy, not in texture but in color,
Mhm.
So it looks like you can't really tell whether like their hands are dirty or if that's just the way their skin be.
Well, Aedro's had 2 sips of whatever this watermelon soda is. So,
It's an agua fresca.
yes, indeed. So,
It's a watermelon mead, of course. Smile.
Right.
exactly.
It's a wine cooler.
Aedro would.
It's a watermelon wine cooler.
So she's so she's very much just ready to just hang out with people. So she does take the hand and gives a nice firm handshake. Pleased to be of your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too. And the way that they shake your hand is kind of it's more shaking your hand, kind of literally, rather than. And then, what you got there? I can't. Not old enough yet. I'm only 20, so I just got a water. But this guy here mentioned. What was it you were wanting? Like a ale or mead or something? Dhario.
Oh, yes. Apologies, I was still staring at rat.
No, I saw Reginald is a very pretty rat.
It
I
is a
don't
very
know. I
fine
still
rat.
like Bubo.
That's true.
Dario is drinking fine honey mead. It's good in this bar.
Oh man,
Pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to turn. I think that's something I'd like to try once I come of age and all that. But what you got there, Miss Aedro? You said it was.
Oh, yes. You know, I don't really know what this is called, but it has watermelon in it, which I believe is somewhat exotic. I don't know.
I've never
Saigon
heard
just
of
said
it.
that it was good, and if I wanted something sweet, I'll take that. And so I just kind of did it.
Yeah, it's the sweetest thing on the menu. And Saigon kind of turns and yells to everyone, "All right, everybody, it is time for the rat race to begin!" And
What?
she starts
Whoa.
shaking like a maraca, like shaker, really loudly.
Oh, I
How
thought you meant
effective.
she herself was shaking like a maraca and made that noise.
No,
She's wearing very heavy armor that has ball bearings in it.
and so the way this and everyone huddles up quickly against the scene, as it were. All right, on your mark, get set. And she lifts the wooden barrier that's preventing the rats from running down the track. It starts off quite a not buckshot, scatter shooting type deal. All the rats burst out of the starting line. At first, it looks like Chunky Cheese is getting off to a really fast lead, and then out of nowhere, we have Mr. Boombastic taking the lead in front of them. They kind of pass it back and forth for a bit, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Reginald VIII zooms on past both of them.
Reginald!
However,
Run, Reggie! Run!
however,
Come on, Boo.
Bubo, kind of staying toward the back for most of this. They get a sudden like inspiration of sorts, and they start catching up to the rest of the pack. Everyone's real close. We're getting to the start. You're getting to the finish line.
Go,
And
Boo, go, go, go!
passes everyone at the last second, and Bubo is the winner.
Yeah!
Well,
we have a
I'll
winner,
be
everybody. Those
just
who bet
on the door
Bubo,
of death.
y'all did pretty good today.
This is a sad day for Reginald.
Did such a good job, Bubo. Good job!
Well, Reginald did right in his own right. So much for being on the door of death. Oh, wait, what was your name?
Dhario.
Oh, Dhario. Nice to meet you. But yeah. Well, good game, I suppose. How does this work?
So basically,
Good games, good games.
if you bet and you lost, you don't get the money back. Aedro, however, will be getting
Oh.
12 gold for winning.
Is
yeah.
that how this works?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was supposed to be a really basic attempt at horse racing.
So it's
Out of
like
character.
putting your deposit down for a landlord.
What?
What?
I don't think I like this gambling. It's the joke is that they don't get their money back.
Oh, yeah,
They
no,
did not know this.
Yeah, that's how gambling works. Works there, Cass.
You didn't
Right.
know
No,
whether to get it
yeah.
back or not, and that's why I only
That
put
makes
in
sense.
3.
Now,
Hmm.
hey, Cass, I know you lost. Same, but I might have something stowed aside for you if you catch my drift that might tempt you to maybe get some of your money back.
I don't catch your drift. What do you mean?
What's a drift?
She reaches into her apron. And
Oh my
pulls
god,
out-
it's drugged.
No. She pulls out a slip of paper and unfolds it. So, as it turns out, there was a job posted on the Adventurers Guild board. I figure since I saw you doing a bunch of stuff over there, I figure you might be interested.
Oh,
Turns out that
right. With the
Banalia's...
whole
Oh, go ahead.
my stuff, like paying my rent.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, the
Yeah, I'm
old,
broke.
the old 9 to 5 doesn't really make ends meet sometimes. I get the suffering. That's why I work here, because I get tips that I don't have to report
Oh, wow.
necessarily if I don't get caught. But you didn't hear that from me. Side
They're
note:
gonna
please
pay
report your
taxes.
please report your things. Don't try to do tax fraud. Anyway,
Someone say
Second
tits.
tax
I heard
fraud.
tits.
Pardon?
Never mind.
anyway,
Nothing.
it's
Sit down here.
it's about getting time for the biannual, and by biannual I mean twice a year, not every other year. But it's getting
I always
about...
get that mixed up.
Yeah, me too. So it's nearly time for the biannual cleaning of the Canet channels in Banalia. If you weren't aware, we have a bit of an underground water system that's very advanced, believe it or not. And we have
So
to...
that's where all the water is.
Well, not all the water, but we use it to kind of get everywhere in the city a nice, refreshing, cool beverage of water without exposing it to the elements and getting easily polluted and stuff. But
It's more in my experience. Normally towns have like a river or a lake or a well, but I didn't see anything here. Here, I thought y'all just sustained on meat and all that.
now, you really didn't know that we have like underground plumbing, basically.
Well, I don't know. I figured it was something magical or something like that. Maybe you have wizards make water. I
mean,
don't
that
know.
is a way to do it, but you know, you got to pay the wizards, and the wizards are pretty. They're pretty aware of how important their skill sets are, so they tend to charge you out the ass. Anyway,
Maybe I should
Banalia.
become a wizard.
Banali's had this underground channel work for almost a century now, and
Oh, that's cool.
it's getting about time for the biannual cleaning, and I feel like you might be interested in this considering your losses, but also you look like you can handle a dirty job.
Well, I'm mostly a jeweler, so I'm used to more fine, delicate work, but I suppose I could do some cleaning. I don't see there's anything wrong with that. Do I look like I clean for a living?
Oh, not like that. I meant like, you know, you got the dirty looking hands and feet. I figured.
Oh.
Shoot! I got egg in my face now.
You got egg in your face?
It's a figure of speech.
Oh, right. I have no idea what that means. Do my hands look dirty? Well, it's probably from touching the rat.
Wait, you touched the rat? Why?
You touched the rat?
Why'd?
After the race.
Aedro immediately gets up from the bar.
Hey! Now,
Dhario gets up too, just out of curiosity.
does that mean something like I'm ready to fight in common or something? I don't want any trouble.
No, Cass, that's not what it means. Now,
It literally just
I'm
means,
so
did you
confused.
touch the rat?
No, I touched the rat after the race. He was very cute. Did some squeaking.
yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Now,
Uh,
you didn't hear this part from me, but if you go down there and you happen to catch any rats, if you want to enter any of those in here, you can definitely make some commission. If your rat wins. There tends to be a nest right around this time of year if they're about to clean it out. You'll probably find some down there.
There's some.
Sorry, I cut out.
There tends to be some rats in the underground waterways, especially when we're getting close to cleaning them out. So
Oh, right.
you can probably get yourself a nice little way to make some side money. Small fee to get in, but you know you'll usually make that back, unless you have a terrible rat. But
no, my rat's gonna be the best rat. Do I get to pet the rat if I catch it?
Not like an hour before the race, but yeah.
Right. Any other time. Ah, that sounds great. Is there a catch or anything like that? Any prerequisites or requirements?
Just a small entry fee if you're going to enter them in the races, but there's.
Oh,
there's
I meant for the job.
Oh, it's usually a pretty easy job. Don't have to worry too much about any real hazardous creatures down there. It's usually just rats. Sometimes you'll see maybe a lizard or two. Nothing too bad.
I think lizards are pretty cute too. Had a bunch of them where I grew up. Huge lizards too. You know, they'd eat a whole cow anytime. Not that we had very many cows; those would sink into the bog. But
where were you from?
They would eat our goats whole. Oh, you know. Well, what direction is Well, I'm not so directionally inclined, but it's a nice place.
All right, I'll take your word for it. The only place I can think of is that bottomless marsh. Yeah, the black. Was it the black marshes?
Oh, is that what you guys call it?
Yeah, we call it the Black Marsh. Wow, I
Oh.
really changed my accents. Shoot.
You're picking up on it? Yeah, I tend to have that effect on people. We call it something like, and then they make a noise that's kind of similar to what you imagine the pop of bubbles in a decrepit bog sounds like.
Ugh.
But it's
Oh, I thought-
weirdly realistic in the noise that they make.
I totally thought you were just about to go.
Get that nice bubbling.
Except more blubby.
Yeah. In fact, it's weirdly realistic in that you're surprised it's not some magical. You might be surprised that's not some magical recording of it. But that is, yeah, that's what we call it. Is it like a one-person job though, or?
Well, as you know, most contract work requires that you have at least 3 people. So, I guess you're gonna have to find somebody to bring along with you. But figured I'd let you know about it.
Well, I
I'd go
appreciate
with you.
Don't.
But I kind of
Oh, I
have
was
a gig
just-
up here, so
Right, day jobs and all that. Cass
Actually-
takes the paper.
actually, now you two, I saw you. What was your name? Mister.
Cass.
No, the
Oh.
big short guy like me.
You referred to me.
Yeah, what was your name again?
Dhario Sorak.
Seeing how bad you lost on that particular bet, you might want to take that up. Honestly, pays pretty good. You'll get about 20 brass each.
Yeah.
Damn, Sigan said, "Y'all broke bitches want a job."
Listen,
Dario was
kinda-
overhearing job.
this is kind of how I maintain a friendly relationship with my customers, and that's how I get extra tips. So think of
yeah,
it
that
as
makes
like
sense.
seeding the future kind of thing. I help you today, you help me tomorrow.
And if jobs are particularly difficult, we'll probably have to return to the tavern to
mean-
stave off our trauma.
If you can't do this, well, you might have some trouble if you're planning on doing anything else in the Adventurers Guild.
Well, I wasn't really planning on it, but maybe. So I guess we just have to find a third person. You know anybody, Dario?
Not recently. Only Dario just only came into town recently, so Dario
Oh.
has no other connections.
You're not from here?
I was born here. I left for some time, but I came back.
Oh. Right.
Banalia
And
has changed.
yeah, I know it well. I haven't seen my family in a long time either, and who knows what my home will look like by the time I get back there. But so that's a no on that. Where was that lady from earlier? Maybe, well, she kind of won tonight, so I don't know if she really needs the job, but Cass is gonna look around.
Very
Because it's
well.
kind of crowded, and I don't know if they saw where Aedro went.
Aedro went
Uh,
over to the bar again and is getting another one of the water meadlins.
Water.
Well,
meadlings.
You wanna
Tasty.
God water meadlins? I love that.
Also, she's kind of starting to look like a watermelon.
Well,
and
you wanna go that way, and
She's
I'll
got
go
that
this
glow, you know, when you have too many water meadlins.
way. Right.
Oh, that's what you
So
mean.
she's feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Give me a con
He's
check,
feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
my good friend.
Con check.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Dario, you go this way, and I'll go that way. We both look for her.
You definitely look
Very well.
pretty. You look like
Hey,
you're feeling
how's it
pretty good,
going?
but you're not completely unable to handle yourself. You aren't gonna fall over or anything.
Hey, friends, what's going on?
Hey, we were having a conversation here, and appreciate it if you would just kind of.
Oh, okay. I'm
Buzz off.
sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Bye. Hi. Oh, no. Oh, hi.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, it's
Not
you
even-
from earlier. You're the
I
one
have-
that you're the one that bought five coins on a rat.
Hey, I would appreciate it if you guys would please give me some space. I'm having some traumatic flashbacks.
I'm so sorry, sir.
I am so sorry. I
Yeah,
am
that sounds
I am
about right.
so
The
sorry.
man without a shirt wearing some glasses is staring at the man at the other table.
Wait, at
Oh,
which
shit.
table?
This one.
That one.
Oh,
Does it have something to do with that guy over there?
No, definitely, no, not at all.
I would hope not,
that-
because they're sitting like right across from each other, just at different tables.
No, he's just
Anyway,
really
I'm so
beautiful.
sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and I think I've had plenty today. It's been a fun night. I just got 9 plus 9 gold. I'm gonna go ahead and just slowly make my way out of here. Bye.
Wait, she's gone again. Well,
Dhario could not find woman.
I found her, but then she left. I'm so sorry, guy. Well, maybe you should go talk to that guy. Maybe it'll distract you from your traumatic flashbacks, and maybe he's a really good talker or something like that. But you have fun with that. I gotta go. Oh man, I think he went this way.
Dhario doesn't know. Dhario
She
almost
is
approached her.
Wandering around aimlessly, trying to talk to people, and for some reason doesn't end up talking to Cass and Dario. At least not yet.
Dhario almost find this lady, but then she teleported to other side of the bar.
Yeah, she ran into me. It was really uncanny. It just about scared me half to death. I think it was this way. What's
Yes.
your
The
movement?
entry
I believe it
hall
was this way.
of the
What is this
Adventurers-
place that I'm at?
Before you go too far, let's bring you back into the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, where's the Adventures?
You're in it.
Oh, this?
So, as you were wandering around the Adventurers Guild, you notice that it's fairly empty because most of the jobs get posted in the morning. But
Mhm.
it's quite a grand hall. It's got lots of plants and you got a few tables here and there, and you see the large board. You see someone behind the counter kind of fiddling with some papers in the back. But
I
in
do see
general,
that.
the hall's fairly empty, actually. It's nice and cool because of the lack of people in here. So you can cool down and recollect yourself.
I just realized Aedro phased through the wall.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it. But
Listen, I watched
No,
a
they,
weird game.
They busted through the wall, cooling style.
oh yeah.
Yeah, these walls are probably like they're always getting busted through. So they're fairly cheap and easy to repair.
Saigon actually comes and chases you down like, all right, now, just because you won and you're feeling pretty good about yourself doesn't mean you can destroy my property. I'm gonna need you to pay some reparations for that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, me? Oh, did I do that?
Yeah, you
I-
kind of just
oh,
ran right through the wall.
I am so sorry. Listen,
Yeah,
this watermelon stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah, you've had a little too much. Also,
A little too much. I had 1.5 sips.
golly, you have no tolerance. Well, anyway.
Okay, fine. Maybe it was 2.5. All right. What's the damage other
Well,
than the wall?
You kind of owe me about 25 gold.
25 gold.
Yeah,
That's more than 24 gold.
which
Well, if you're in need of gold, I have a job for you.
Yeah, I'll give you a week to collect.
As soon as and abruptly and out of nowhere, Dhario busts a hole through the wall and is like, I found woman.
What is with you people?
What
Wow,
the-
that's
Look,
a,
I found women.
that's a that's a massive hole in the wall there.
Is this what alcohol does? I don't think I want to try that.
No, this doesn't even have
Dario.
anything in it. It's just what do they call it? Sugar?
Fermented sugar, perhaps? Rum?
Fermented sugar.
You do know that our water meadlings are, alcoholic, right?
Shit.
Oh. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Even
I understand why you made this mistake, but
Dario, come on.
Dar's supposed to be constituting and real good at drinking. What's your problem?
what? I hear woman through wall, so I go through it.
That checks out.
All
That
right.
makes a lot of sense.
Well, I normally you could go around, I suppose, but that
there's
is
a
one of them,
door
right?
like 20
The way
feet
this
that
woman,
way.
the way this woman teleports around place, I could not take chance.
It wasn't that urgent. It's okay, Dario. We'll just find another person.
I mean, I have been told to be quite elusive. Anyway, why are you two looking for me anyway?
Oh, well, we had this job, and
A job?
well, yeah, and I figured now you definitely need some gold.
I'm
so,
listening. She's
it-
still
here,
very pink in the face.
They give you the contract.
Completion of this contract will. It's actually more than 20 brass. It's actually going to get you guys about 30 brass each to help cover the damages. But yeah, this job is you go clean out the cannets beneath Banalia, which, if you don't know what a cannet is, it's like aqueducts, but not above ground. Aqueducts tend to be above ground, from what I've researched. Cannets are usually underground, and they're usually smaller than what you will be experiencing, but Banalia had to get a way to clean it out, and so they ended up expanding the channels underneath the city to allow for easier cleaning on a regular basis. And luck,
A biannual basis.
yeah, luck would have it that it's your lucky day. You get to go into the water supply and try to clean it without making it too dirty.
Oh, it's one of those kind of jobs. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really into that kind of thing. She thinks it's something dirty, different.
Well, we'll just be. I imagine the kind of job isn't for everyone,
So, so run this by me again. We're cleaning pipes.
Yeah, we'll be probably
Cleaning
getting down
pipes.
on our hands and knees and putting some real.
That's
elbow
what they
grease
all.
into it.
That's what they all say. I don't know. This is a pretty penny, but I'm not sure. This is
Do not
a job
worry.
for me.
Do not worry.
Are you
This is
trying-
very rewarding work.
Are you trying to convince me to pay you more? I could try. The Adventure Guild doesn't really negotiate, but
Especially
Pretty
not
routine.
with property damage.
this is also pretty
Routine. This is routine work.
Yeah.
You pay people to do this regularly.
Well,
yeah, twice a year.
Twice a year. See,
well, I
Aedro's
imagine
saying
it's
this because they probably would have done what they think is going on for free. Anyway,
it's a very important job,
Okay, hold on. Let me actually read these papers. These contract things tend to be pretty straightforward and tells you everything.
And I feel like everyone should do a job like this at least once in their lives, to kind of get the experience and to really appreciate what you have,
Oh, trust me, honey. I appreciate everything I got. All right,
Well, that's good.
Okay, let me just read this real quick.
So the contract says
rats. Why are there rats involved in this?
No. There's no rats on that paper. The thing I was mentioning to Cass is that you might find rats down there, and if you want to bring them in to make your own revenue of sorts after paying a small entry fee, you can get a little extra money by having the rats run the races and hopefully winning them. You get a side bet from that. But the main job is you're going down there to clean up the cannons, so that way there's not like sediment and trash and sludge that gets into our water supply, which is pretty bad for a city.
Oh, we're talking about the water supply. Well, you could have said that in the first place. While you're cleaning out the pipes. I can do that. I know how to clean.
For the
Isn't that exactly what they said?
For the record, I never said clean out the pipes.
Aedro takes another half sip and signs the contract.
Y'all two in?
Yes.
She then proceeds to sit down on the floor.
Now, bring
Qasvian.
Go ahead.
Oh, Qasvian signs. Wait, what? Where are we getting this writing utensil?
Sagan has a pen. Smile.
Oh, gotcha. How do I use this?
You push the pen onto the paper, and you make lines with it.
Oh, so just like a quill.
Yes, it is.
Or a charcoal stick.
Yes, it is actually pretty close to the quill pen. It is a little bit less annoying to re-ink.
Oh, so you don't have to do that very often?
Yeah, no, there's an inkwell inside the stick, as opposed to putting the stick into the inkwell.
The inkwell's inside the stick, and they seem to be visually inspecting. That's amazing. The things that people come up with, and with that, they signed the contract. But it seems that the lettering of the signature is in a different language.
That'll work.
Like the script.
This is what you have
is this okay?
This is what you have on record, right?
Yeah.
All right, that'll work. And you.
How do I know if it's on record?
And you, brother?
Yes, I'll sign. Dhario takes the pen, scribbles something on the paper, and hands it back.
All right, that'll work. You should probably take this to the desk. Actually, that's where they process this to make sure that you get the job. And she kind of points to the desk, and you see behind the desk is a woman with long white hair.
This one, right?
Oh, this desk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She kind of groans and says, "Hi, welcome to."
Oh, hi.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. I am quite busy, so let's make this quick. What y'all doing?
Dhario hands the paper. We have job.
We are cleaning out some pipes.
Oh, it is about that time of year.
I'm still very confused.
Why'd you say wink?
Sometimes. Well, see, sometimes my hair covers that part of my face that I wink with. So, just so you know, I just winked. Wink.
That was a rhetorical question. I don't actually care.
I'm still also very confused. Does cleaning the pipes not mean what I think it is? Am I getting some word mixed up?
Honestly, I'd explain it to you, but I'm really not in the mood to explain double entendres to an idiot. So
Dang!
What was that word that she just said? The last one?
anyway,
I don't care.
can I have the paper so I can process this? I really, really am tired, and I would love to get back to work.
Wait, who has the paper?
Oh,
I don't
Dhario
have it.
has paper. Here.
Yes, thank
wow.
you, small man. Or sorry, that's not the right word. Thank you, Dwarven man. I will get straight to work processing this. In fact, y'all should probably be able to go ahead and go down there if y'all really want to. It would really expedite the process. I have a lot of
Right
paperwork
now?
to file through. I mean,
This is good.
Well,
the
I
there's
suppose so.
less activity in the nighttime when it comes to use of the cannet. So yeah,
Aw,
it would be really great if you would.
wait a second. This
Actually-
is a sewer system, isn't it?
No, a sewer system doesn't have potable water. This is all drinkable.
Ah,
So we're
hell
gonna
yeah.
step in the drinking water.
No, you're going to clean the area around and in
Around
the
it.
drinking water
Wow.
to hopefully
So we-
help keep it from getting too polluted to use.
Makes
Good.
sense.
All right, you bimbo.
Right. What?
Excuse me.
What's?
Sorry, edit.
There's a
Sorry,
lot of
I
weird-
coughed.
What did you Aedro slowly tries to start climbing on to the
No,
counter.
no, ma'am, you can't climb on. Get off.
What did you call me?
Get off the table.
What
Casa,
did you
Cas-
call
Hey,
me?
Can you please
Casa,
help me?
Dhario-
I'm not allowed
Casa.
to touch y'all, otherwise I would absolutely shove you off the table right now.
Dario comes and grabs Aedro off of the table.
No,
Come.
no, no,
It is
no,
time for
no,
job.
no,
The sooner we get this done, the better.
Please
Where are
don't
you
come back.
going?
I'm so confused. What just happened?
And
What is a bimbo?
You said
she steps
I
back
am
to her
not a
desk,
bimbo.
completely
Hey,
ignoring you.
Aedro, what's a bimbo? There are so many words being used, and I don't know what they mean, and I'm so confused. Why did you do that?
Bimbo is offensive.
It's not a nice word.
Oh.
It's a mean word. I don't know.
It
I'm
means
just
something bad.
trying to have a good time. I had watermelon. I won a race. I just
Right,
Aedro
but,
is slowly just devolving into
Cass pats her on the back. Well, it's all right. I'm sorry that the mean lady said mean words to you. Hey, Dario. What does bimbo mean?
Bimbo is to women as midget is to dwarf. Very offensive and should be handled in combat.
Oh no, we're going back there.
Very
Cass
well.
rolls up there.
We shall challenge We shall challenge the lady. Let's go.
Wait, maybe this isn't a good idea. We can challenge her later. Let's do the job first. Maybe then we can afford bail.
This is good idea. Let us go. Where is exit
right,
in this place?
what we're doing right now.
There's
but
several
let's
exits.
get
Y'all
into it.
actually wandered all the way over to the drop-in, which currently the kitchen is pretty empty. They haven't had their people come in for actually going to bed. A lot of people live here, weirdly enough.
I actually need to grab some things from my
Yes.
room.
Yes,
Aedro is
very well.
very much just she's very gone.
Aedro, come with me. We're
Where are we
gonna
going?
we're gonna rest. We're gonna get you a little rest, and then we're gonna get going because I can't. I've seen far too many times people being consumed by alcoholic beverages, and then falling into the bog and then potentially drowning. And
The
we are not
bog?
gonna have that.
But we're going to a water place. It's okay. I know water. It's fine.
Now,
No, you don't.
I know water.
now, Cass, are you taking Aedro to your apartment, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you inviting Dhario too?
Dhario is fine to stay here.
Are you coming?
I'm
Oh.
going to stay right here because I feel like if I try to go down the stairs, it's not going to end well.
No. I need your help, Dario. I'm not a strengthened individual.
Very well. Dhario shall handle crazy lady.
I'm not crazy.
And you're not a bimbo either. You are a perfectly fine, tall, shapely woman.
Thank you. I know.
As opposed to very short.
What is wrong with being short?
No, because you said that it means the same thing as a racial slur, right? For someone who is very short. But she is tall and also...
Oh, I see.
I'm trying to comfort her. I'm so sorry.
You're trying, but then Dario is slow.
It is fine. You did not call me midget. You called me short.
I'm so sorry.
So I feel like this is a good transition point. We're gonna take a quick break. And we will pick back up in about 10 minutes. Mostly because I need to go to the bathroom and pick up some things, but also, let's take a quick minute to shout out some people before we go on that break.
Heck yeah.
Very well.
Hell yeah.
So, first off, I would like to say that if we had received any bits, subs, or donations during that part of the stream, this would be the part where we'd normally read it out. We'll also read them out at the end. That's kind of just the format of how this is going to work. We didn't get any, so don't worry about it. And it's not a big deal. Do not feel like you have to do any of those things. There are no true ads this week or anything. Probably won't be for a long time, but we are going to give some shout-outs. We have a friend of the show. Thank you, Behemoth, for the 300 bits.
Thank you very much for that, Behemoth. Very rad of you.
And thank you for being here, Behemoth.
Thank you
Absolutely.
very much for being here. It's been a treat. So, first off, we have a friend of the show, Evan, also known as Solid Plasma. He's a game dev. He has a new game that's in a closed beta called Farmageddon, a Cattle Royale. And if you wish to try him out,
I
Very
love
fun.
that.
simply provide proof of purchase of his other game, one of two other games, Bedlam Ball, and he will give you a free key. The details of which are on. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Anonymous.
Let's go.
The free key to play our Farmageddon. It's in a closed beta, so there are still plenty of stuff that will be changed between now and official release, but give that a shot if you're interested. I'd also like to send a special thanks to Nat1s for allowing us to use his map as the general meeting table. You saw it at the beginning of the stream. I'll pop back over to that just to show it off real quick. We have a very lovely map. It is by Nat1s. If you are interested in joining his Patreon, he has plenty of maps. The entry level for him is $1, and that'll get you access to the base map and one variation for pretty much every map pack he's sent out. You get access to the Cartography Archive, Quick Maps Archive, 3 quick maps every week, at least that's what it says on the Patreon, clean and gridded high-resolution versions of all the maps, and access to all previously released maps thus far. And if you are interested in that, go to patreon.com/nat1s. He has many other tiers that are a lot more in-depth on what you get, and the full details can be seen there. And that's pretty much everything that I've got for the ad break. Quote, quote, I'll run some actual ads. We'll be back at 7:10 Central, so 10 minutes after the hour.
Heck yeah.
All right.
And
Convenient.
I will leave
Use
the
it.
microphones open, so mute yourselves if you are not wanting to be heard.
All right.
Perfect. If that's the case, I'm gonna go get another beer.
Heck yeah. I've been very sparingly sipping this actual watermelon soda. Because I think I am slowly getting that hype, as it were. Pretty good. Anyway, chat, how are we doing? What's going on? I'm gonna stay here because I'm here. This is a a pretty good time so far. Fun stuff. Honestly, Behemoth, yeah, it's a fun time. This is my first ever campaign, so this is a time. It's very much a time. And I'm glad that you're enjoying it as well.
Have you ever played before, Sick Behemoth?
This is a good point. A good question.
Very good question.
But yeah, I have
I'll be right back.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, like, yeah, I don't really know too much about it, but I mean, I do know how role playing works, so this is a good time.
Yup. And you're doing it.
It's happening. It really is.
I've enjoyed TTRPGs for a few years now.
Mm-hmm.
Not very extensively, but like just generally. Like I've DM'd and played before. But y'all are doing well. It's very nice.
Heck yeah. I just like how we somehow ended up covering this entire map naturally.
Well, Aedro's drunk ramblings will do that.
Yeah. Yeah. This is true.
Yeah. Them's the
Aedro
fact.
cannot hold. That's pretty much it. That's the take.
Cass
Oh, you got a
legally can't
campaign right
drink
now,
yet.
Behemoth. That's rad.
I'm
Whoa.
playing Oh, right. That's very cool. Tell us about your character. There's one thing I love is hearing about people's characters. If you would like, if that is. You
Yeah.
have met one of my characters, and one of all of our characters pretty recently.
Yep. I just find it really funny because, like, I know the faces of some of the tokens on this map. And I'm just like...
I am perceiving. That was so funny.
That is an Easter egg right there.
I said, haha, I know that.
I know those faces.
Oh, I know that.
Listen,
Oh, it's that bitch.
listen, I had all the tokens. I needed to populate the room. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it.
No, yeah, that's valid.
plant
That's fair.
all of them, and then y'all happen to like run into them. Like, okay, here we go.
Helio, brooding, and pining. No, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Ithun's
Is
not
that
usually
Mountain
that
Dew?
stone cold hard of a bitch, but
Oh yeah, just roasting the shit out of Helio normally, you know.
Yeah, instead roasting the shit out of Aedro today.
Perish.
Honestly, Aedro's just having a good time. You know, they had a long day, like I mentioned, over at the temples. At least that's like that what's it called? The sacred space. Basically, they were over there, and they just wanted to have a good time tonight with people that aren't wailing about what they've got, which is kind of funny because they somewhat did that today.
Check this out. My character Nerim, a very round blue dragonborn, is a split between can't harm a fly and seems very cuddly, and when enraged, leave a 50-foot radius. Can you guess the class? Dhario says that Minotaur class. That's
Wow,
very cute.
that is
That's
in
like-
context, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Minotaur class.
That Minotaur have an ass.
Mm-hmm.
I
sounds
love
good.
this take. I said, very cute. Would cuddle, 10 out of 10. And would yeet, in case of rage. Blue Dragonborn, which one is that? It's the one that's blue.
Yes, it's the one that is
no
blue.
electric.
The
Sorry.
cold one. The electric
Oh.
bitch.
I
Electric
didn't even
blue.
think about.
Ah.
I didn't even think about the color. I
Oh.
was just like, oh, blue dragonborn. That sounds like a minotaur. Minotaur's blue.
Right.
I see.
I'm gonna guess.
Actually, I'm double wrong. It was cold.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
gonna say
You were right. Electric cold.
electric
No,
cold.
sorry, no, white is cold.
Oh. So then what's blue?
Triple quintuple wrong.
Oh, okay. So it was
Right.
electric
Yeah,
blue.
red is
White
fire,
isn't
blue is
blue is in
lightning,
electric blue.
Hmm.
Electric
White is
blue
cold.
glue.
Green
God
is
damn.
acid? No, poison. No. Black is acid, I know that.
Wait, very round blue dragonborn. So that's a turtle then? Oh, lightning lizards.
That sounds like a really cool name for like a team or something.
But Dragonborn are dragon-esque humanoids.
But the class.
Okay, I was mixing up race with class again.
Right. But they
Understandable.
right. I'm going to guess fighter with emotional problems and knows fireball due to multi-classic.
Oh. A 5e
Five.
character.
So specifically one that came about in 5e.
Guessing that you said can't
It's a class.
harm a fly and 50-foot radius, I'm gonna guess wizard.
I wouldn't know, honestly.
Especially with the very round, I figure he's probably not very athletic.
Listen, that is an assumption.
Listen, I would.
Have you seen power lifters?
Monk?
Round isn't necessarily not a wizard. Dang.
I'm gonna say monk.
Okay, you say monk. I'm gonna say.
I think there's a key word here, because fighter was a joke answer. I think it's actually barbarian, because,
Oh,
rage.
yeah, it's barbarian. Especially with the rage is a gimmick.
Rage is a gimmick. Yeah.
I was gonna say
Sounds like
something like Berserker next, so that makes more
Yeah,
sense.
my answer was wrong answers only. This was the wrong answers only version of guess that
I
class.
figured you were trying to avoid the trope of barbarian rage, and you were using another class. That's just me.
You see, that's the
got it.
subversion, is that they are cute and cuddly and can't harm a fly. And have a 50-foot radius. That's it.
So the three of you are after taking a nice little nappy nap, or rest, or sobering up at the very least, up in Cass's apartment.
Oh yeah, we're in my apartment.
Fun.
So, did you just pass out? Did you just come in here and pass out?
Honestly, I don't even like. I would say that Aedro probably walked in, took a seat somewhere, probably cried a bit, and then went to sleep.
Right.
Okay.
But in this room, I don't know what the apartments generally look like. I imagine it's just a bedroom.
Yeah, these are like studio apartments.
Right. So
Absolutely.
ridiculously expensive.
So
Ridiculously
fancy.
expensive, one room, and maybe a bathroom.
Not worth it.
Maybe.
I think it's a chamber pot. You don't even get a bathroom.
Oh my god!
They don't even have dental.
Don't even have dental.
But,
it is your bath. It is your pot of stew. It is your
Resourceful.
It's multi-use.
Shut.
God.
Shut! Get out! Dhario is kicked out of the room. But yeah, the room is in a relative state of disarray. I imagine there's probably like a desk, and there's a bunch of works in progress of jewelry. Some completed, most not. There's a lot of works in progress here. There's a good amount of storage just for the jewelry supplies alone. And then the bed is not made. It is a mess. And it's more of a cot than a bed, really. But you also see like a pillow and blanket draped over the back of the chair of the desk. And then kind of littered around, there's a set of conch shells off to the kind of by the bed and by the window. Why is there a person here with a sizable torso? Right. And then there's it looks like there's a particular necklace that's divided from the rest, that's very ornate, and it's on the bed actually. And other than that, the room is extremely bare, aside from the mess that is their work and their what little personal belongings they have.
Yeah.
There's also a pile of clothes in the corner that look like of various styles, and also clothes that might not necessarily look their own, because from what you could tell looking at them, this is someone you could assume to be a man, but there's a good amount of skirts and dresses and corsets and busts. Oh, that's my house corpse.
No, I was trying to draw Aedro passed out on the floor.
Right.
Didn't
And
even make the bed.
Cass walks in and well, I guess you can put them. Well, they're there. Here. And Cass tosses a blanket at Dhario.
It should be noted
Why did
that
I leave my home.
It should be noted that as Cass passes the blanket, she realizes that there's no one there but a shell.
What?
What?
All that's left there is just the shell armor itself.
Oh my.
Dario?
Where did Dario go?
Oh my god.
Someone call for Dhario. Immediately,
Yeah.
you see Dario's face pop out of the shell along with his other appendages.
How? Why are you How and why are you doing that?
This is the innovation of my armor. This armor is suited so that I can safely retract into the armor, much like how a turtle or a tortoise.
And given that Cass tossed the blanket at you, I imagine it was draped over the armor and is now draped over yourself.
Yes, I cannot see. The blanket is in way.
Yeah, that's for Aedro. You can have it too if you like. I'm sure I got another around here. That one's a standard blanket, but they toss around in their sack, and then as in their backpack, and they take out an hourglass and turn it over and place it on the desk. And they also take out a more intricately designed blanket, because the other one's like just a regular sheet of a blanket, but this one has like an angular and patterned design on it, and they very gently drape it over Aedro. Please don't throw up on that. That's one of my prized possessions and only possessions.
Adriel's just sobbing on the floor, but the blanket on top, it comforts them in a way, and they kind of just quiet down until they fall asleep.
That's good. That's good. You go to sleep. Dario, I guess if you want to hang out in your shell, I was probably gonna get some work done. These well, considering the current financial situation, I'll have to crank quite a few of these out. Granted, the job doesn't go well, which I'm not confidently inspired at this very moment, but make yourself at home.
Thank you. This is a nice house, despite how enclosed it is.
It is a house. I live here for the time being. Well, if you ask me, I would much rather sleep on the outskirts, but the guard said I couldn't do that, so I pay an exorbitant amount each month to occupy space.
Yes. It seems housing is even expensive nowadays.
Well, especially when you are trapped in a city and can't leave.
That is true.
And so thus you are forced to pay for housing.
I feel the situation. As it stands, I must pay to keep my family's blacksmith.
Oh, you're a blacksmith?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I learned. Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. So you work with metal too? Well, I don't work with metal that much, only every once in a while. But I would like to work with the Metallurgist Guild, but they wouldn't take me. Said it wasn't real metallurgy and all that.
This is nonsense. You are an artisan. You craft jewels. Jewels can be necessary in armor.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the comfort of your words, and I'm glad to know you are not of the same sort of people as the people at the Metallurgist Guild. But maybe we could come to an arrangement sometimes. I'm sure you need some various doodads for your armor. I don't know what kind it is you craft, but maybe I could swing by sometime.
If Dhario can help save the blacksmith house, then yes, I would very much require. I would very much like your services.
Oh, well, then here's to hoping that we can help put towards that with this job and all. But get yourself some rest before we head out.
Very
I'll
well.
be here. And so,
Is that giant rat through the window there?
Oh shit, a rat.
Oh shit! All right.
Aedro
so
senses the rat.
There is no rat outside.
Oh.
I just wanted to add to the graffiti.
there is
smell.
no war in Ba Sing Se.
Oh god.
It talks.
Aedro dreams of a rat, a giant rat,
One U12 gold.
standing outside the window. And she's just like, huh? Oh, it's you, Boobo.
He
You
has
did such a good job today.
his large tumorous growths.
I
Are
love them.
very, very prominent, but he is looking real chipper and he squeaks loudly.
The squeak is so loud in the dream that Aedro wakes up like, ah, where am I? What? Where are we?
Oh,
Hello?
hi. I don't know if you remember, but I'm Cass. This is Dhario. You agreed to a job with us, but I don't know how well
A
that
job?
holds up in court,
What job?
given that
What?
you were
What's
drunk
happening?
whenever you signed the contract.
What? A contract?
But this
A
is
contract?
but this is my apartment.
Why am I in your apartment?
Well, you were drunk, and
Drunk?
we were about to go do a job, and
I
you
only
needed
had
rest.
like 2 sips.
Yeah, I was very surprised to hear that as well. I mean, I have had alcohol before, and I don't remember that time very well, but I don't remember it being like that.
What is all this noise?
What?
Aedro's awake, so
Oh,
that
thank you.
explains it.
oh,
What's going
I
on?
see.
Why am I here? Where are we?
Well,
It is-
as I said, this is my apartment. The reason why you were here is because we were going to do a job together, but also you were very drunk, so we got some rest. And here's the contract that you signed. But I don't know how well this holds up in court because you weren't exactly of capable faculties when you signed it. But here you go.
Well, that is my name, all right. Cleaning the. Oh, we're going into the cannons?
Yes.
Oh, it's that job. Yeah, so I've heard about this. I have a friend that went to do this task before. He said it wasn't that bad, so
Hey,
okay.
what is cleaning pipes, and why are you so opposed to it?
I said that?
Yes.
I'll be honest, I don't remember. I don't
Well,
even know
dear.
what I don't even remember anything that happened after the race. Before the
That sounds
race
about-
even. I just remember putting some coin in and then getting coin back.
Are you okay?
I maybe.
Well, you still up for the job?
Well, I got nothing better to do. Sure.
You mentioned that a friend did this before. Could you give me a history check to see if you remember any details of that?
Honestly, they probably don't really know that much. They just heard like it was probably what was
Fair
the thing that you wanted me to check?
I was gonna say history would be a good
Okay.
good one for this.
Okay, I was just gonna say like Aedro just kind of heard it in passing,
Mm.
but okay, I'll do the check anyway.
Yeah, maybe. I
For
told
the
you this.
record,
Go ahead.
for the record, how do we do that?
So if you click on your character sheet, you can pull that up very easily. I'm doing it on screen right now. You can just click on the thing, and it'll roll it for you. So if you're doing an investigation check like I just did for you, you just click and it does it. Just for shits and gigs, so that way everyone understands. Go ahead and roll something.
Ah.
I don't care what. Just to make sure you understand.
Okay, let me see.
And you can
Let
Pretty much
What
click on
would
any
work
of these.
best for this situation that we have?
let's use a charisma check.
Yeah, you got to be charming. So you're not very.
Oh,
So I will say there is a difference between a check and a save. But I
Okay.
think for you, you're not proficient in it, David. So it's the same for you.
Mhm.
We'll go over it a bit more when it comes up.
Okay.
It's
so
go ahead.
oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
It's pretty intuitive once you've gotten used to it. As for you, Aedro, you do remember a little bit. They mentioned it in passing.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, but you do remember that at least in your drunken stupor that they do have. There are usually some things in there that you kind of have to deal with. It's nothing dangerous, but you do need to be prepared to handle vermin and things like that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I just my friend told me about it. He said that there is a lot of dealing with there's a lot of dealing with I think rats, he said, potentially lizards. That's all I heard though.
No, yeah, that sounds about right. We were actually thinking about catching some rats to use in the rat races.
Oh, is that
Sigmund mentioned.
is that a thing? You can do that. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It would be
Apparently-
very easy money.
Interesting. Could always
So,
use a bit of an extra coin.
Oh,
For
yes.
like general living expenses, or you got something in particular you want to spend it on?
Honestly, it's not for me. It's for for the folks that are hanging around in the places in the kingdom that people don't usually go to.
Hmm.
Oh, well, that's a noble cause. I was just looking to pay rent, maybe buy some new skirts, and get the heck out of Dodge.
Well, that's absolutely understandable. This is a very interesting place.
Yeah, I hate this place.
It has certainly changed since the last time I came here. It is a mess.
In what way? Did it used to be different before?
Hmm. The society used to be a lot more peaceful. This town started to get quite. What is the word? Hmm.
Oh, if you need a word, don't ask me. I don't know any of them.
The town is quite run down since last time Dhario came. It certainly has changed. Banalia used to be a nice gem, despite its location.
I see.
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
been, well, I would say it's the location, but well, why don't we walk and talk? We should be going. It'll be what time of day is it?
It's just a little after sundown. There are some lights in the streets, but most of them are just, oil lanterns that are lit up usually every night.
We don't
Go ahead.
oh, sorry. We don't want it to get too dark while we're cleaning all that out. I'm not one of those kinds of people that can see in the dark, though I do have ways of dealing with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now a lot of the time, various adventurers who need a little bit of assistance in a tight spot usually stop by a secondhand store in Banalia, known as Goodwheel. They sell various adventuring equipment. In particular, you might find it useful to bring some lights down there if you aren't capable of producing your own. But beyond that, you should be pretty much good to go under the city and start helping clean out.
You
those
know what?
pipes, so to speak.
I think we should go to Goodwill for some torches for the less sighted folks. I don't know if y'all are included in that. I actually go there all the time. That's where I get all my clothes from.
Perhaps we can save money. I can create a bonfire down there.
Yeah, and I can kind of get
Oh,
a
so
bit of light going.
we're
kind of a thing.
some magical folks here. All right, so we should be fine then. Is there anything else you need to get? Like,
There's
I don't know.
general stuff there if y'all feel like you're missing anything, but I thought I'd mention that just in case you needed some equipment that is on the cheap.
Right. Well,
Sounds
I
alright. I
it's
wouldn't
actually
mind
why
a
I
trip over there.
I guess
that's
it
actually
wouldn't
why I
hurt.
needed to swing by here. I needed to grab my staff, and they pick up a kind of. It looks more like a gnarled, dry, and dead branch than a staff, but it works. It functions.
Mm-hmm.
Let me drop something
Uh,
for you guys in Discord real quick. I should have.
Okay.
But what were you saying, Dario?
Oh, I was saying these are the. It would be beneficial to check store though.
Yeah.
Narrator man is right.
Oh.
Narrator man.
Do you all not hear voice?
A voice.
Yes.
There's a
Um,
voice.
Voice
yeah,
is telling
we're
us.
all talking.
Voice is
we're all
telling us
talking.
what the store is and where we should go.
Listen,
Yeah, it's called your internal monologue. I think that's the word for it. It's where you think your thoughts in your head, and they kind of just. It's kind of like a voice. For some people, it's visual or more imagery or something like that.
Ah, I see. Here I
This
thought
man-
there was internal talking voice.
This man's his thoughts was. Oh, Dario. Let's get going. You should get that checked out.
Very well.
I think that ale's still kicking in.
Wait, where was the
Maybe
exit
so.
in this door?
I don't know, but we
literally
made an
blew it
exit
up.
right now.
It's not.
Did we just break a wall to the door
We
again?
once again broke the wall.
It's all right.
Oh, damn.
Walls in Banalia are easy to fix. Smile. No. I
Easy to
did
fix,
draw-
but we still have to
I
pay.
drew a box.
Easy to break too.
Yeah. It's, cheap parts.
Like I said earlier.
If there's anything that you guys would want, I dropped a link to the everything shop. Ignore the quantities per se, but if there's something on the cheaper side that you want to pick up, you can. Most of y'all have less than 5 gold at this point.
Oh,
yeah.
right,
10
that was
gold.
a thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, so we started with 15, right?
Yeah, you should have like 27.
24.
24, yeah.
Because no, wait, King plus.
Yeah, 3.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
27. But they
I have
also
10
took
gold.
away like.
They want you to pay them to fix the wall. So you do need to have the money to fix the wall.
Okay.
At some
And
point.
it's okay, and it's probably more than what I have right now.
She put it at about 30, so you're gonna need.
Yeah, that's more than what I have right now.
Yeah. In the meantime, you all are traveling down the street. The entrance to the Cannet is close by to Goodwheel, and you approach the humble Goodwheel. It is a cart in the middle of the city that I don't have the map pushed up for yet because it was huge, and I'm trying to figure out how to make the map smaller to fit on Roll20. But it is a lovely enclosure of tents and carts all brought together. Goodwheel tends to move around a lot, but they always set up shop in the town square when they're in town. And they have quite the supply, but the shopkeep notices you guys coming in right around closing time for them. They stay open kind of late compared to everyone else, because they usually try to get the people who are coming on off work. And they say, well, good evening, folks. What can I do for you?
we have.
Hey.
Hey, good to see you again, Cass.
Yeah,
Got a-
long time no see since yesterday.
Yeah, we've got some. Well, the stock hasn't really changed a whole lot, but we've got some interesting gear if you need to take it with y'all. It looks like y'all got some contract work there, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mhm.
what do you
Apparently
see?
so.
Do you have cheese?
I do have cheese. You can
What
Did
have
my
kind of
some.
appearance
cheese?
Did my appearance make it evident that we were on a contract?
Oh, you know, I heard about what happened in the Dancing Rat, and
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
word gets around fast, especially with individuals as unique as yourselves.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's the word for it.
But,
I don't.
excuse me. Sorry. Continue.
Aedro, you said you had no idea what happened that night, correct?
I mean,
You mean this
it's
night?
it's the fact that I don't know what happened, and people do know what happened that make me concerned.
Right.
I see. Well, for context, you broke a wall.
Ah, damn it, not again.
It is
Again?
fine.
Does this happen often?
Only
and-
sometimes.
Right. You
It is
should
fine.
you should
I
stay
break
outside.
walls too.
Yeah, I saw. I think I'm gonna grab some ball bearings, some a block and tackle, uh a bucket, and then some oil and a mirror.
All right. Roughly. I didn't make this a calculator? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh.
I'll remember to do that next time. Block and tackle. Can you write all that down for me real quick? But I'm guessing
Yeah.
that's about. That's probably about 2 gold. It looks like based on everything.
Yeah, it was a block and tackle, a mirror, some oil, and oh man, what was the last thing? Some ball bearings.
Why is there not a mirror on here? What the hell?
There is. It's under steel mirror.
Oh.
Oh, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, for some reason I thought I made this. Oh, I'm sorry. The mirror's a little more expensive. All right. That'll run you about 7. Give me 7 brass, and we'll call it even.
7
Well, cop
7
gold.
brass or 7 gold?
Well, gold coins. We call them brass around here sometimes. It's colloquialism. You've heard me say that,
Right. Yeah, I kind of thought that maybe y'all took it literally or something like that. That maybe y'all thought brass was gold.
No.
I don't know.
No, it's
Yeah,
just
that makes a lot more
mannerism.
sense.
Yeah, it's just a term, Banalia brass.
Yeah, the alliteration's real solid. Other areas, they're like, Cyprus or something. They call it a Cyprus cash.
Oh,
That
cash.
doesn't roll
I
off the
never heard of that
tongue as
term.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried the alliteration thing. It didn't work out so well.
See if they were called Kyprus.
Do I know this guy's name?
You do. Their name is gonna be. Let's say their name is. You could, if you want to say a name, you can. But the name is gonna be. Joel.
It's just Joel.
It's just Joel.
We don't know of any surnames.
Joel Cantor. Joel Cantor. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Cho.
No, Joel. Not Joel.
No, I know. No, I heard you.
Jerk.
No, I'm just messing. And though the first time I really did mean it.
It's like Duck Hunter, but Joel.
Sorry about that.
You know, Cass,
But
that name doesn't. That's not my name.
I know.
My name.
I was just making a joke. Because remember whenever we first met and I called you Cho?
Yeah, that was funny. And now it's like the
And then
17th time.
Well, you called me Gas as revenge that one time, so
Yeah,
I suppose
true.
we're even.
Yeah, you're a real gas, Cass.
Well, you're a real cold, Joel.
Didn't roll off.
Got him.
That is very good joke, Gus.
You had better luck with that's real cold, Joel. That would have fit better, but you tried to say like coal the fuel. Anyway,
right? Because yeah,
this bit's getting a bit long in the tooth. And I gotta close up shop. Y'all need anything else?
Cheese.
Ah, yes, the cheese. And he reaches behind the counter, pulls up a nice hunk of
from his personal collection.
Yeah, this is his personal stock. Now, how much you want? And I'll kind of gauge it by eye how much I want to sell this.
I currently have 3 gold pieces, right?
Correct.
How much does 1 gold piece get me?
I'll get you a nice chunk of cheddar. Well, this isn't cheddar. This is oh, I had a really good fucking cheese. Hang on.
It's okay, take your time.
This is
we need to get this lore proper.
Now
Can this cheese... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can this cheese guarantee rat?
Ah, you need rat cheese. Okay, let me get you some...
Why didn't you just say so?
Get you a nice shred of Gouda. That'll do you good.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't speak like that now. That's my. I'm more of a southern drawl kind of guy.
Right, we're abouts from the same area.
Yeah, Black Marsh, right? Well, that's not what we call it. We call it. We call it that, right?
Yeah, that's the common tongue pronunciation.
Listen,
but it's more like.
It's more like a.
I can't. Cut a guy some slack. I get around a lot. Anyway, y'all need anything else?
No, that should be it for me. What about you, Aedro?
Aedro looks around and is just looking around. She likes looking at things.
Not even out at the items, just into space.
Listen, she's still just thinking about everything that could have possibly happened after that rat race.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Maybe we were looking for things, right? There's what do we possibly need? I think I'm going to need probably another thing of rope.
Yeah.
I have some rope, but it couldn't help. It would probably be good to have some more.
Couldn't hurt to have more rope, as they say. They like helps you keep things all nice and tied up in a good bundle.
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
Now,
and
you want a hempen rope or a silken rope? They're different strokes for different folks, obviously, but
I guess it depends on well, see, this is a I could probably use a silk rope another time, but
I'll
take the hempen rope this time around.
Is that a business or pleasure kind of question?
No, it's more like do you need this for heavy duty work or do you need this to be comfortable?
Why would you need to be comfortable?
I can get comfy another time. After all of this is over, I'll just take the hempen rope. I'll take a take a good 50 feet of it.
Yeah.
Why would you need silk rope? But anyway, I'll see you around,
Yeah, good to see you again,
Joel.
Cass.
Oh, what's question? What's the difference between iron spike and iron spikes?
I think it's just the quantity.
Multiple.
Well, yeah, but they both are. Oh, one is for
Yeah,
a
one is just a
silver
single
piece?
one, and the others are 10.
Oh, okay.
So they show you what they cost per, and then they give you the option for a bundle, which is about the same.
Now, by iron spikes, are these like?
You could consider them like pythons, because for some reason, nope, they've got pythons too. They could be used for various different things. You could use them to break open like ice, break through ice. I don't know. There's lots of options.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a pack of 10 iron spikes as well then.
All right. I don't remember what all you said, but 50 feet of rope and then some spikes. That'll run you pretty good. That'll run you. Where's my hemp and rope? That'll run you about 2 gold.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Say
With
what?
I'll see you around.
Okay.
I've never been to this store. That you've got many things. It's very nice.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is scavenged, so to speak. A lot of it is also
Scavenged?
recovered. A lot of people
Recovered?
sell it. It's a very interesting situation.
Oh yeah,
see,
you
I
wouldn't
see.
believe the kind of clothes they get in every once in a while. Sometimes you get some real gems. Like one time, I found this layered dress that was a really nice material. It had like a about 3-inch slitted hole in it, but I sewed that up real quick and it was no problem.
Oh,
you
nice.
fixed
nice.
that? That hole was part of the design, Cass. It was in the
Oh,
back, right? Or
oh,
was it in the front?
yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, it was kind of confusing. You know, it didn't really have a chest area.
Not every dress has a bust to fill. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Look, it was good find, regardless. Well, I gotta close up, so I wish you all luck, and y'all stay safe, all right?
Alrighty,
Thanks.
thank you very
Yeah.
much, Joel.
Thank you for cheese, shopman.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't really know what to say in response to that. That's colloquial, and I don't really know your name, but have a good night, sir.
Have a good night.
And with that, I suppose we take our leave.
Yeah.
I'm
Go ahead.
I'm assuming we're supposed to write in the items we got.
Yeah,
into
you
our-
write those down for your sake, and subtract the money as needed.
Where do we find our money, by the way?
So on your character sheet, there is
Mhm.
a spot for GP. Don't put it there. Put it in other resource, and just put the number of gold pieces there. It's
Okay.
next to your class resource above your features and traits.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
have 25.
Because if you put it in the gold pieces part, it calculates it as part of your weight, and I don't want to calculate money weight.
Okay.
Just so you guys
Dang.
know, if you are ever at a point where you're carrying more than 10 times your strength modifier, not that anyone's doing that right now, I don't believe, but if you ever find yourself in that situation, there are some penalties that come with that. So don't carry too much.
Yeah, makes sense. I honestly don't understand how Aedro is carrying this much. But here we
Probably
are.
got a backpack or something.
Well, even then,
How much are you carrying?
I don't know if I calculated this properly.
Aedro, you are carrying
I just added the rope and the spikes.
62.5 pounds. That ain't nothing. Part of it's your armor too, so like you're really not carrying.
Okay, so it's not
that
really
much.
much. Okay.
Yeah, you're
All
carrying
right.
about 50 pounds. So yeah, if you ever get to the point where you're carrying more than 100, we'll have some repercussions for that.
Alrighty.
For you. Otherwise, I think Dario's got like 15 strength, so it's like 150 for him.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm. Especially considering you're a heavy armor boy.
Oh,
Indeed.
yes.
Yeah. Why is your Dungeoneer spec 61 pounds? Holy shit.
Apparently, that's what it was.
That's weird. Anyway. Continuing. As you descend the ladder to enter the city's water supply chain, the air becomes dank and slightly musty. The aqueducts are usually maintained quite well. However, due to the many nests of rats that have accumulated, there is some rotting nesting material strewn about near the edges of the walls of the canals.
Ugh.
Hmm.
The air
what
is dank.
Everyone's Qasvian. You notice that there is a slight slope to the tunnels that helps promote the flow of water. So it's very subtle, but the general layout of the area tends to shift downward as you enter from the right. Ooh, you didn't see
All
that.
right, and we're down the ladder.
Give me 1 second, but yes. You should see nothing currently.
Yep, that's a whole lot of nothing.
Good. Give me 1 second. Let me fix that.
It really is a whole lot of nothing.
Now you should be able to see something
How do you change
on the
your-
left side of the map.
How did
Oh,
y'all
there it
change your
is.
icons, by the way?
Oh, if you go to the chat and you look at the bottom, it says as, and if you click on that, you should be able to select.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, nice.
As soon as Cass gets down the ladder, they rub their hands together and
there.
breathe into their hands. And as they do so, you see a light coming from their hands, and they let go, and some things that look like will-o'-the-wisps float up from their hands and dance around them as they cast dancing lights.
Hell yeah. An excellent way to light up these dank tunnels. Which, by the way, you notice that these large tunnels are bigger than your apartment in some aspects, which is
Huh.
kind of insulting in a way. Continuing for the description, sorry. The Banalian canot has been expanded to have some maintenance platforms on the sides of the canal to make it easier to work in, but it's also made it much larger than the average underground channel. Closer inspection in the water indicates that there are pipes that come out from the bottom of the channel, likely leading into businesses and homes. Can I have everyone make a perception check for me?
Okay, perception.
This is kind of a nice little last-second ancillary glance.
Perception.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Aedro.
Mhm.
The air feels a bit uncomfortable, and the musty smell is pretty unpleasant, but it's
Oh,
ultimately...
you're telling me.
But it's ultimately, everything's bearable. You think maybe you saw someone duck around the corner, but you're not entirely sure.
Aedro steps back. It's
Yeah.
like,
Um,
how many of us are here taking this quest?
3 of us.
1, 2.
You sure they
Two
don't
of
have
us.
multiple groups in at once? I thought I saw something over there.
Oh, Cass is gonna step through the door.
uh,
Hello?
Cass and Dhario, you guys notice that it is kind of slick in here, and you might want to be careful with how you walk. You see that there is something further down the corridor, but you're not entirely sure what. It looked
Which
to
way?
be pretty small.
This way?
Yes. But you do notice that the ground is quite slick, and you kind of want to be careful with how you move through here.
I'm gonna send my dancing lights like a couple of them forward, further in. I think they have a pretty big range, so about like this far ahead, but it's in a chain. So like, there's one here, one
Where did my
here,
token go?
one here, and then one by us, kind of lighting our path forward.
Yeah.
I lost my
And
token.
Oh, I'll find it.
oh,
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
one thing y'all may notice as Cass starts to step forward is that the water in front of their feet starts to kind of move to the side a little bit. But that's if you notice that, you know. You're looking at their feet, you nasty.
Oh my gosh.
Did y'all see that?
See what?
See what?
I thought I saw something up ahead. Something kind of small.
Small.
Was it like Dhario small or like rat small?
Like,
Was it a
Rats.
large boulder the size of a small boulder or a large boulder the size of a large boulder?
it was not large in any way. It wasn't even a large boulder the size of a small boulder. It was just it looked like a small swarm of rats or something.
Oh, like a hey, Dhario, do you want to get that cheese? Like, maybe it'll take a liking to it or something.
Dario would, but Dario has problem.
What's your problem?
As we turn to see Dario, the circumference of his armor is currently stuck through the pathway,
Oh no!
and it is hard for him to
Aedro-
get to the other side.
Aedro
Aedro.
tries to push Dario out of the wellway. It's not really working to much avail.
Hold on. Dario got this.
Give me a strength check, and since he's helping, do it with advantage.
Okay.
Should I do a check as well?
If you want, actually, yeah, let's do it that way. Let's do both of y'all combined.
Can I
With an
help
advantage.
him?
Yeah, no, not with advantage.
Let's all.
All
do a
three of y'all do a
strike roll.
strength check for me. Try and get
what
I'm
Dhario
actually-
through this gap you can't fit his fat armor ass through.
What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to touch the edge of the doorway, and as I do, the edge of the doorway is going to crumble under my touch.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
And Dhario, you get through effortlessly. You actually get
Yes.
caught off guard a little bit, and you kind of stumble a bit and almost fall into the water, but you manage to stop yourself.
Oh,
With that really good
sorry
strength
about
roll.
Oh, thank you. Dario
so
thought he
we've all
was stuck
broken a
forever.
wall. Okay, I feel better about myself now.
that. Well, no, I just guess it was structurally unstable. You know, good thing we got out of there. Haha.
This is
Um,
oh,
So
this
where-
is a sticky situation.
So
over here.
where should Dario put cheese?
I guess right over, like, just toss it over there.
Are you sure you want to do
under the
that?
light.
Is that really gonna? Is that really
Hmm.
gonna? Is that a
Just toss a piece of
sustainable
it.
way of catching a rat by just
Well, we
throwing
wanna see
cheese?
if
What if
it
what if it
is-
runs away with the cheese?
What if it isn't
Dario-
a rat? That's
Dario
what
is
I
more.
want to know.
Dario is more concerned the toss will bring cheese to the water. Dario shall walk up and place it.
See, what I was thinking
Wait,
was
come back.
I guess we could use a bit of this rope and maybe just stab a spike through the cheese and then throw it out and we'll land fish
Well, we could
with
make
cheese.
Have y'all ever tied a snare before, like for catching rabbits?
Once.
I think I might have in my childhood.
Okay, put a python in. I'll show you.
Okay.
I think this would be survival.
Yeah, that's a good way to handle it.
Okay. Okay, give me the rope.
All right, Aedro gives Cass one of the 50-foot ropes and
All right.
one python.
Well, I don't need all 50 feet of it.
Oh, okay. I guess we're
Just cut
gonna
off like a foot or something like that. And
just a
then
foot.
yeah,
Are you
the rats aren't
we
that
only
big.
need a foot?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
rat.
okay. Well, yeah, but
All right.
Aedro's
Dario.
thinking we're gonna catch this thing like long distance.
Dario, you hammer in a python, and hey, Aedro, do you want to help me tie the snare? See if you got some muscle memory in there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Would that be us each making a survival check, or just advantage?
Are both of you proficient in survival?
Neither of us is. I'm not. I don't think that.
I seem to have a
Yeah.
-1 in survival.
I have a 1.
Aedro is proficient.
Okay.
So yeah, if they're helping you out, I'll
Oh,
give you
okay.
that.
So do I just click survival then?
Yes.
So is that +3 then?
It automatically does that for you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the cool thing.
Nice.
Well, it's been a while. Maybe is it like this? No, it's like this.
Pretty
Check my
sure.
word.
No, you're supposed to put this around over here, and I
Right.
think you do that.
You guys put together a fairly crude snare.
It'll work.
It should work, you think?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then Dario, you place the cheese, and we'll scamper out of here.
Very
And
well.
Cass moves to over here.
Okay, so as it stands, the cheese is currently on the thing, right?
Yeah, let's say for purposes of just having it out, it's not there because that's hard to see in this light. Let's do this.
Well, here I got a. Oh, I had an orange color. I could have.
All
Okay,
right.
there's the cheese.
Now give
There you
him
go.
some space and stay quiet.
Very
I used to
well.
have to do this pretty much every night. Sometimes you catch a rabbit or something nice, but sometimes you just catch a rat.
You guys kind of chill out there for about 5 minutes or so, and over time, you see a pretty big boy. And he comes up to the cheese, and I don't exactly know how a snare would work in this case, but are y'all?
If,
you pull and it catches him, or is this like an automatic thing?
If the rat catches anything like the head or the leg on the rope will tighten around whatever it catches on. So like if you step on a snare, the snare will tighten around your ankle.
Okay.
Say.
So the rat manages to get up to the snare, and he kind of sniffs at the area around it, grabs the cheese with his mouth, and manages to avoid stepping on the snare, and he starts scampering toward you.
Oh my god.
So I guess can I roll stealth to like lie and wait?
Let's give me a stealth check, everyone, and we'll see if he noticed y'all in hiding.
Or
stealth.
because if he scares the other way, and he's running, he might catch on the snare. So like even if we fail, it might be fine.
So
even if we fail, we might be fine.
Yeah, I whisper, "God damn it," under my breath. And
well, good news. The rat doesn't notice y'all, and he starts getting really close. And this
how
is your
big is this
opportunity.
rat?
He is
Yeah.
a small beast.
A small
right.
I
beast.
How
just
big
kind
is
of
a
messed
small
up,
beast?
and I'm using a different thing.
Right. It's all
So,
good. It's no
yeah.
big deal.
Now, when you say small, Are you saying it is small enough to suplex?
So the way sizes work in this game,
No, do not hurt this rat. You're,
medium.
for reference, you're medium.
All three of y'all are medium creatures.
Oh
Okay.
no.
This rat, despite being slightly bigger than you on screen because of weird stuff,
Mm-hmm.
he would take up a full square of space, but his dimensions are half of yours, essentially.
That's still terrifying. Holy
Oh,
crap.
okay.
Well, this is a giant rat.
So it's
This
like
is-
a cat-sized rat, I would
Yes.
imagine.
This is no race rat.
Yeah, this is a big boy, big chungus.
Oh, this big boy. Okay.
And
Cass gestures back to Aedro, a gesture of like, get the rope. So,
this is
like-
your chance to have an opportunity of an attack of not an attack of opportunity. Sorry, this is a surprise round for y'all.
What does that mean?
So
Yeah.
It means we go first.
y'all are going first, and the rat won't do anything this turn. Then we'll take initiative if he's still alive, or whatever y'all decide to do. You don't have to kill him.
We're not killing the rat.
Okay.
I didn't mean we were gonna kill the rat with a suplex. We're just going to keep it out of commission so it doesn't hurt us.
Aedro is a bit shook at the size of this the absolute unit that we are beholding,
Mm-hmm.
and throws the rest of that bit of rope that was that we used to cast.
Cass kind of looks bewildered and tosses the rope to Dario.
Well, you're the one that wanted the rope.
Dhario then proceeds to tighten the rope, throw it at the rat.
All right. Make a. We're gonna say you're trying to grapple
Like-
it. I'm guessing.
Yeah, kind of like
are
a
you
lasso.
lassoing the rat?
Lassoing the rat.
Give me a strength check or athletics if you're proficient in it.
Let's see. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay, so
Both are the
strength
same.
check.
All right. God, this is a really good rat. The rat.
What?
You lasso the rat, and you start feeling yourself getting pulled by the giant rat. It
A
is
tough
rearing
ass
back
rat.
and pulling you real hard, and you actually get pulled with it a little bit.
Oh
Shit.
no.
These
Can you make a dex save for me?
Dex save, got it.
Mhm.
Boy, this rat is good.
He's ornery. Okay.
Listen, rat.
Despite the slick terrain that you are in, you manage to stay upright, digging your feet into the ground and making sure that you're not letting this rat pull you to trip you up or anything.
To assist, I will
Go ahead.
what is the material of the floor here?
It's stone, but there is mud all over the floor. From
Right.
various sediment deposits and things like that y'all are trying to clean out.
Dario, as you brace yourself and steel yourself, you feel the mud and the slick around you kind of gravitate and grab your feet and then harden,
Ooh.
which steals your feet in place.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
What is
and
this
then-
magic?
And then Cass also grabs Dario and I guess by the shoulders or grabs the rope. Cass grabs the rope and also helps pull.
Okay.
Aedro's just watching
All right.
this happen.
Wow.
She just
Yes.
wanted to clean the the waterways.
Can I get an initiative rolled real quick from everyone? So a really easy way to do this: click your token first, and then roll initiative by clicking initiative on your character sheet.
Hold on.
Oh,
Wait.
Yeah.
And then
initiative.
wait, where?
Initiative.
Oh, this?
It's at the top of the sheet.
Okay.
It's at the top of the sheet. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
see
by
it.
armor class.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fun.
No, that's not how you add a turn. This is how you add a turn. All right.
Fun.
So, this is your introduction to combat a little bit. It's a bit easy, but start you off easy since it's your first time. So the way that combat typically works is you get placed in the turn order. When it's your turn, I usually try to keep things flowing. I won't put a timer on you yet, but for now, try and keep it where you're not thinking too long about what you're trying to do, unless it's something really convoluted. Like you can do all sorts of actions. You can move every turn. You can take one action every turn, unless you're in some way inhibited. You can cast magic. You can use a weapon attack. You can do a lot of different things. So Aedro, being that you are first, you've been watching your friends. What are you gonna do?
Crud. This is a really bad time to go first.
You can also delay your turn. You can hold an action till after something happens.
And you normally, in that case, have a trigger. So, like, so in the case of combat, when the enemy turns the corner, I'm going to attack. You know?
Yeah.
So that has a trigger, and then it has an action that you do.
Okay, in case... Okay, I'll say this then. In case the rat starts to approach Dhario and Cass, I will go to I'll be going to this. Wait, let me check that. Where's the ruler? Gosh darn it! This is it.
Well,
Okay.
What are you wanting to do?
I'm trying to. Well, how it's how our movement is
so each
limited to
square
certain
is
amount, right?
5 feet. You can move 30 feet in a turn.
Okay.
I will say that this is technically difficult terrain.
Okay.
So if you're doing something really crazy, you might have to do a dex save. It's not proper difficult terrain rules, but this isn't like true, like, it's not, I would call it like one tier below difficult terrain. Like, if you move more than 15 feet, I'll need you to make a dex save, basically.
Okay, I was gonna say, if it starts approaching, Aedro's gonna go here, and throw a dagger.
Okay, sounds good.
No, you're gonna hurt the rat.
Listen, Aedro is very afraid. This is a much bigger rat than Bubo.
We must do what is necessary for our survival, even if it means we must kill rat.
The giant rat is
hasn't
going to
done
attempt
anything
to
to hurt
pull you, Dhario, back. Make a strength check at advantage, because it is trying to get out of your restraint. Okay. You feel your grip on the rope. You feel it. The rope starting to slip through your hands. Despite your really good planting on the ground, your metallic armor doesn't provide the greatest of grip, and it slips right through your hands. Oh, go ahead.
Do I need to roll 2, given that I'm also holding the rope?
Yeah.
Normal?
Yeah, do yours normal. Okay. You are a little more fortunate. You still maintain your hold on the rope, However, Dhario has lost his grip on the rope, and the rat is gonna be a little bit more free. It
Dhario, grab me.
Yeah, it does
Very
get a little
well.
ways away.
I don't need.
Cass, you're up. What are you up to?
Dario, since you're close, I don't
Mhm.
know if you're holding on to me yet, but you
I
can
guess I
also.
am.
Are you?
I guess. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to roll for that or.
No,
No, you could just.
this would be something you can do since the creature's willing, but also, let's see what Cass is up to real quick. See if it's necessary for it to happen right now, or it can wait till it's actually your turn.
But Dario, since you're pretty close, you could probably also see the same thing that you saw happen to your legs a second ago. The mud rises up their legs and hardens, planting them into the ground.
Mhm.
And they steel themselves as they wrangle this rope.
All right.
Okay.
Dhario, you're up. What are you up to, my dude?
Well, we still have to keep. Well, it seems like now we have a grip on the rat again.
Mm-hmm.
So Dario is going to go in and try to see if he can handle the rat.
Okay.
The
Now,
mud breaks away with your feet.
I will say,
Right.
this is a good time to note that if you want to and you have the right equipment for it, you can do, instead of doing lethal damage, you can do subdual damage.
Oh
Okay.
no!
So you
That's
can
not
attempt to
nice.
knock it out.
You could also tie it up while it's tied up.
That is also a thing. I'm letting you know you have options, and you don't have to be lethal. I will also say, Aedro, I can't
Don't
think
hurt
of
the
many
rat.
ways to non-lethally stab someone. So
Well, this is Aedro's thought process.
no,
Right now.
you're good. I'm just letting you know that piercing and slashing damage, maybe not so much. Bludgeoning damage, on the other hand, I could see you making an argument for it.
I don't really
So
have that on me.
basically, my choices are: I can bonk it on the head with a light hammer,
You can horny bonk the rat.
just knock it out for a bit, or I guess I'm gonna wrangle it down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, grapple.
Very well done. Dario goes in, grapples the rat, subdues it.
Okay, so you're gonna try and restrain it.
Mm-hmm.
You could do like a chokehold thing to like knock it out.
I mean, if I'm gonna knock it out, I'm gonna suplex this thing.
Yeah. Give me a strength
would
contest
kill
at advantage. You can also do athletics if you have that.
Wait, strength, constitution, and
No, strength contest. We're doing a contest of strength between you and the rat.
That means that the rat also rolls strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
okay,
you get
okay.
to do your roll at advantage because of all this stuff going into this that makes it easier for you to do it. With
Okay.
it being restrained a little bit by the rope and Cass holding that rope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So roll for strength.
Mm-hmm. And give it to me at advantage. Yes. There you go. All right. How are you wrangling this here rat now?
Well, seeing as the rat is currently subdued, Dario takes the rat, grabs it around by its waist, lunges backwards, and you hear a resounding slam to the floor as the rat has been suplexed.
Okay.
Aww. Tell me you didn't hurt the rat.
My suplexes do not hurt people. They wait.
I have non-lethal suplexes.
Non-lethal suplex.
The non-lethal suplex.
Roll
Kids,
1d6.
don't try this. Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah,
if you
please don't.
suplex someone on a hard surface, you will definitely kill them. And possibly yourself if you do it incorrectly.
Yes. A German suplex like that, yeah, that can hurt your back.
Mm-hmm.
And break your neck.
Yeah.
really don't do that.
Give me 1d6.
1d6.
Yeah, just roll.
Okay.
So /roll 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that actually does a few things for the rat. Most importantly, it appears to be unconscious. It is not dead. You can tell that much.
Aedro, I guess you can tie it up, since you mentioned being pretty good at that.
Oh, when did I ever mention that?
Well, you said you had experience with silk and rope.
That's
And you
different
said
from-
you had done some snares in your childhood. I think it's safe to assume that you are experienced in the use of rope.
Is this still a combat situation, or can I walk over there?
Yeah, you more or less can just tie it up.
Please tell me Aedro is gonna bind this thing like it's a BDSM thing.
Oh my god.
You commit the thievery on this rat.
Aedro is. No one can see this because it's so dark and dank in here, but Aedro becomes as pink as she was the night of
As I am
the wall
green.
incident. Yes.
Which is the same night. Let's just clarify that.
This is the
Yeah.
same night.
The same night.
Yeah, Aedro walks up over there and does their best to tie up this rat. And it's a very peculiar way of tying a rat, of
Mhm.
tying things. It's not the typical all the legs are all
Like
in
hog tie.
one. It's not a hog tie.
Mhm.
Let me
It's a
see if
lot
I
more-
can draw it. Let me see if I can draw. Is it? Am I
It's a
gonna be
lot
able to
more-
draw it?
It's a lot more intricate. There's a lot more workings in it.
Okay, it's not gonna let
Wow.
me draw it.
Yeah, that's in the zone of you can't see, so you'll see that later.
Okay.
Wow, you really are really experienced with ropes. You made it look all pretty like and things.
Yeah, I have a knack for that. Yeah.
So,
While you're all talking, give me a perception check, everybody.
Perception.
Oh no. Oh.
So Dhario, you don't necessarily hear this, but Aedro and Qasvian, you hear the sound of lots of tiny feet and squeaks coming from down the corridor,
Oh no. What
and
is
it is
that?
getting louder as it and it sounds like it's coming closer. And that is where we're gonna leave things off for tonight.
Holy shit.
we've angered the swarm.
Oh no.
Outside.
Yeah. We'll try to keep these to about 3 hours. We're ending a little bit early because we started a little bit late, and in general, I'm trying to work around a few different things. But I feel like this is a good place to stop.
Yeah, I say that makes up an entire slice of life episode right there.
That was pretty good.
Pretty much.
Thank you all for coming and visiting the Kingdom of Banalia. We'll pick this up again next Saturday, which would be Saturday the 20th? Yes. Saturday, February 20th. That will be the next day of the Kingdom of Banalia. Once again, thank you so much to Aiden, David, and Nova for your participation in this. And is there anything y'all would like to plug?
Oh, I guess I'll go first.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I usually I've been keeping the habit of streaming nowadays. So if you'd like to see me stream some Crash Bandicoot 4 or Bloodborne on the weekends, which by the way I will have to change that because it used to be these days, but now I'm gonna have to make sure it's on Sundays. So catch me on there, twitch.tv/TheMechSuperMario. And if you want updates of whether or not I'm going to be streaming that day, that would be twitter.com/DMSMario_.
Heck yeah. I stream sometimes over at twitch.tv/AidenIchi. Sometimes we just do some chill, just chat and stuff. Last time we did some tier lists, so that was really chill. I've been thinking of getting back into playing stuff from the To the Moon series. The next one will be Finding Paradise. I don't know when that will be, but it might be at some point on a weekend. But other than that, you'll probably most likely just find me just hanging out here somewhere. So yeah.
Yeah. Nova.
As for me, I would like to plug up this steady stream of rats, but well, that'll have to wait till next time. And in the meantime, if you look at the bottom of the screen at my name and my character's name, there is some art of casts that I made, and if you'd like to see more like that, or if you perhaps want some of your own, I make tokens, I make character art, I make NPC art, and you can follow me on Twitter at the link that Sky just posted. That's Supernova. That's Soup AH Nova. Or was taken. I'm very sad about that, but
Darn.
this is my life now.
Ah, yes.
And of course, you will find me here every Monday and Friday for sure. Wednesdays are looking a bit sus, but Monday, Wednesday, and Friday currently are the days that I currently stream that aren't Banalia days. And one last time, I'd like to extend a special thanks to Aiden for helping me at very last minute making this layout. This was originally going to look very different. And one last time, thank you to Nat Ones for letting us use their map. And let's raid somebody.
Oh yeah, let's see. Where are we going?
I'm thinking solid.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
it
we
sounds
raided
like
it
a time.
yesterday. Actually, who's live? We raided solid yesterday, so that might not be a good call.
Let me take a look at mines real quick.
Let's see.
Yeah, I see Liam. I see
Liam is on.
Fahrenheit's.
Let's
Grave Dolly is on.
Grave Dolly.
Yeah, Grave. The one who's done emotes for a pal of ours. Scott.
Okay.
I see that that's an art stream. What else is happening? Oh, that's one. Those are at least the ones that I feel like
Solid's got
Kia might be
Rats
most
Have No
familiar
Moral
with.
Compass in his title. I feel like that's where we gotta go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're
sounds
right.
good.
You're right.
What are we rating with?
I
I kind of want us to do this.
There were two. I was thinking, what's a bimbo? Or, what was the other silly thing that was said?
Let's see.
Silk rope. What are we rating
Let's
with?
go with what's a bimbo.
What's a bimbo? Okay.
We could say something that I have said IRL. What's the girl version of a himbo?
That's also pretty good.
It'll be
But
the
I feel like this
Yeah,
one is like more contextual to the
right.
Yeah, we'll see.
no emotes, so put what you want.
Put whatever emotes you want. We don't have any for the channel yet. Thanks, Twitch. See you all in 2 weeks. We'll continue with more adventures in Banalia.
Heck yeah, see y'all around.
See
Join
you
us for the raid.
Stay
Fun stuff
cool.
over at community night.
Yeah.
Do your homework.
Yes, please do your homework.
Please do your homework
Sleep.
if you have that.
Eat
Get
food.
some rest. Eat